Hi everybody, hope you're okay. Joe Lambert here. Video this week, it's going to be on the one-piece takeaway and basically what the importance of having a connected backswing where you take the club away via the rotation of your body and not your arm. So what do I mean by that? Well, basically when you get into your golf setup, and I get into my setup here, obviously imagining that I'm hitting a ball, when you take the club back, you want that club to move back from the rotation of the body. So, like I say, what do I mean by that? Well, if I just simply turn my upper body away, you see how that takes the arms away. So obviously the arms are moving as a byproduct of what the body is doing. Now that's what we want the backswing to be as much as possible. You know, whether you're 15 and very supple, or even whether you're getting into well into your 70s and 80s, we still want the upper body to do as much as possible. Now obviously once you get older you can't do as much with the body, and that's why then it becomes more armsy. But the more that you have got of the big muscles doing the swing, the less influence you have of the club face, and at the end of the day it's around 80% where the club face point is where the ball goes. So if you're a very handsy and armsy player on the backswing, try and get rid of it, because you're going to have to make a lot of compensations to square the head up. So going back to the one-piece takeaway, so when I take the club back, you don't want to take the club back with your arms, because that's what we call a disconnection. If you take the club back with your arms, you've disconnected the arms from your upper body. That's where you have to make compensation. So when you take the club back, try and take the club back so you see how when I take it back, it's my upper body that takes the club back, and we call it that sort of first parallel stave where the hand are level with the hip. You see how the club is sort of outside the line of my hands. That's what we're looking for. So as you take it back, as I take it back again, hands come back, taking the arms back, the club's coming back with the rotation of the body, the one-piece takeaway. Then you just set the wrists, and you see there's no arms in my backswing whatsoever, because as I take it away, I rotate, then I set the wrists, and then I turn to the top of the backswing. So that's what we call a connected backswing, using my big muscles. That's how you get power. That's how you're able to hit it a long way without hitting big hooks and big slices, because you're not manipulating the face. You know, so many lessons I see in a week, people obviously don't know that, and they take it back with their arms, they're in all different strange positions, and it's obviously about recorrecting those. But if you can get a very good one-piece takeaway to take it back to start with a little bit of wrist setting, I mean, if you're able to, if you can change your swing so it's a turn back with some wrist setting and turn back, you're going to have a very, very good backswing position. That's going to lead to hopefully a much better downswing position, some much more consistent, better strikes, and get longer as well. So have a go at that. One-piece takeaway, take the club back with the rotation of your body, not your arms.